So what were your thoughts on the last 2 episodes of WandaVision?
Oh, Daniel, I loved them. I love them so much. It was
Okay.
really good.
Were you not upset that none of our predictions kind of came true?
No, of course not. Oh, no, no.
Okay, I wasn't really either. Like all the multiverse stuff, that was just a case of like everyone getting their expectations too high, and I was fine with all the Quicksilver stuff kind of leading just to like a really inappropriate joke, you know?
Oh, you shouldn't have heard that one, Daniel. You shouldn't have heard that.
Okay. Hey, Philip, I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but like, can you not? I know you're used to talking to a baby, but can you not talk that way to me? I'm a grown man.
Little Daniel angry?
No,
Daniel angry?
I'm just worried that you might not know
Daniel
how to.
needs some tickles.
Don't touch me. Hello.
Hey.
I'm Daniel Cardiff,
I'm Philip Osterday,
and this is Classic Countdown Conversations.
where we count down the best and the worst that media has to offer.
When we feel like it, and today we do feel like it.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, anything going on?
Nope. Still in my pajamas?
No, you're not. Oh, I guess you are.
These are my pajamas.
Okay.
My pajamas, full suit.
I was wondering why you were wearing a tux.
Yep. Feel good at night, feel good in the morning. Feel prepped.
I hate. I don't know if we talked about this, but I hate dressing up. Absolutely hate it. Everything about it. Like when I have to go to like a wedding or a funeral or some sort of celebration, and I have to dress up. The only thing I'm thinking about is, man, I cannot wait until I get home and get out of these clothes.
I used to not like dressing up, and then I got married, and then Lindsay's like, "You look so nice," and it's like, I do like feeling like my wife thinks I'm good looking.
Okay, I lied. If it's a wedding, if I'm in the wedding party.
Yeah.
I like kind of being in like unison with all the other guys. We're all like helping each other and stuff.
Yeah, and you're not self-conscious.
Exactly.
When I'm dressing up alone, I'm like, well, I don't know. Did I do it right? I don't know.
And then you go to the thing, you come back, and you're like, dang it, like my buttons were off.
Yep.
I was wearing 2 different shoes.
I didn't have pants on.
I didn't have pants on. Everyone realized that my clip-on tie was a clip-on tie, not a real tie. Man, that's happened to me quite a few times.
I didn't have my dress-up glasses on.
Yeah, because there's a difference between regular glasses and dress-up glasses. So yeah, it's quite a hassle. I guess I'm fine with it if I'm in the wedding party, but other than that, I don't like dressing up.
Yeah.
For anything.
Yeah.
I like wearing my jeans, my hoodies, my drug rugs. I'm wearing one right now. It's my black and white one, for those of you at home who are wondering which drug rug Daniel's wearing today.
When you get married, Daniel, you can wear a drug rug for your wedding day, I guess.
I don't know how that'll go over.
Yeah.
I do want to wear Converse.
Okay.
And I think because I have these all black ones, I think it'll be fine.
Maybe all white ones.
Oh, maybe my wife could wear all white ones.
There you go.
But we're talking as if I'm gonna get married
tomorrow.
What a weird thing to think about. Okay. So nothing going on.
Nope. Let's keep going.
Okay. Well,
we got a lot of work to do today.
We got a lot. We have a list of 20.
20 what?
So today I came over to Philip and Lindsay's house.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
I know that list up there. You're not able to see it because you're dyslexic. Philip's not dyslexic. Disclaimer. I was not making fun of dyslexic people because I think I might be borderline. So I was supposed to come over today and watch, or I came over early to watch Saturday morning cartoons. We ended up not watching that. We ended up watching the making of WandaVision together, which was also great. I'm not complaining.
Sounds like a little hint of complaining.
It wasn't.
I heard it.
It wasn't at all. I was just saying last night when I thought we were going to watch Saturday morning cartoons, I came up with this idea for this list.
And then we janked it up.
We janked it up, but it's okay because I think this is a good list that needs to be done.
I'm surprised it hasn't been done.
With us or ever?
Without anyone. No one's ever done it.
No one's ever done it. We couldn't find any lists on the internet about it, which is good because no one will be able to dispute our list.
Very original content.
Yeah.
Very, very, very creative.
Very creative, very accurate as always.
Yes.
Our lists are always the most accurate lists out there. So today, speaking of Saturday morning cartoons, we're going to be talking about Looney Tunes.
The looniest of the tunes.
The looniest of the tunes, the craziest of the characters from Loser Tunes, from Looney Tunes. Top 20. We probably could have done top like 15, but
nah.
there's such a plethora of characters that
There's a lot of little guys.
Yeah, a lot of characters that kind of pop up here and there. A lot of these characters I always forget are even Looney Tunes, like associated with Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Especially a duo. One's high and then one's not.
Yeah.
I always know that they're Looney Tunes, but they always kind of seem like a separate thing to me.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they never interact with any of the other characters.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But no honorable mentions today.
None. No one is honorable.
No one's honorable
except for the list that we have.
Yeah, and this might be like a first for me in a long time to not have any ons.
That's true. I'm surprised you didn't think of one on the way from writing the last letter of 20.
I mean, I have like 3 in my head I could mention, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Because most of the time, it was a list somewhat recently. You were like, and we're not having any honorable mentions. I was like, well, actually,
yeah.
I do have a list of them, but not today. So who starts this thing? I forget who does.
I start with number 20.
You do 20. Okay.
One of the things that we're doing is I'm going to, well, you'll see.
Yeah. You'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. This one specifically because, well, I'll explain in a minute. Okay. Who's number 20, Philip?
It's Penelope.
I think it has the last name. You do your thing while I'm looking
Okay,
it
so
up.
Penelope, because this is an audio medium, you guys you don't know who Penelope is, but
Penelope Pussycat is her
okay,
name.
well, I'm going to paint a picture of who Penelope Pussycat is in your ear holes.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
This is what Penelope the Pussycat sounds like. Meow. Get away from me, you skunk. Meow. So that was a really good impression.
That was great, Philip. Especially the front ending, because I don't think she ever talks.
Well,
I think it's just cat noises that she makes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I was close.
You were halfway there.
I thought that maybe she doesn't actually talk, and then I thought, well, maybe she does. So I threw it in there for just a little snippet.
I think I was like reading just very briefly on each of these characters, and I think it said she never really talks. It's just kind of cat noises. But good job. If she did have a voice, that would probably be it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the guy who does all the voices for?
Oh, don't put me on the spot. It's like Mel Blanc.
That is it.
Is that it?
Mel
Okay.
Blanc.
Mel Blanc.
Maybe he actually had a last name and nobody knew what it was. You're like, well, Mel Blanc.
I was right.
So Mel Blanc.
Billy West did a lot of voices as well. But yeah.
Yeah. So Mel, sorry for taking your job.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and insert Philip doing all these voices into all the old cartoons, and we're gonna get rich from it. Okay.
What's number 19?
Well, do we want to talk about Penelope at all?
Nah.
No,
Penelope's the cat.
she doesn't ever. All that she does, she gets cold feet a lot. She's like, I don't want this.
I lied.
I lied. And she's never even. I guess she kind of is lying. She looks like a skunk.
She kind of looks like a skunk. And she gets probably could get away from the skunk.
But also, like,
She kind of.
if she just, like, he would treat her like a queen. You know what I mean? He's always like kissing up and down her arm. She just needs to be fine with being in a relationship. I know that progressive women nowadays, and this wasn't the case back in the day, and that's why that whole thing's trying to get canceled right now. But we're not part of cancel culture. What did you say we were a part of earlier?
Invigorating culture.
We're part of invigorating culture.
Which I don't really like that either, because that means like we were like, yeah, let's do this.
No, I'm not saying that like it's.
Let's do this, baby.
No,
come on, Penelope.
What I'm saying though is like, she doesn't. I mean, it's cool that she's an independent woman. That's great, but like, there's nothing wrong with having a man. You know what I mean?
He really likes her.
He likes her. He would treat her wonderfully.
Yeah, we're not saying his name because he's coming later.
Yeah, he'll come later. Because we love him, even though cancel culture is trying to cancel him right now. Okay,
we're sorry if we offend you.
I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't want to offend nobody.
They don't care. They know us. They know at this point. They know we gotta say what we gotta say.
We're radicals.
We're radicals, and we do what we want, and we're always right. So people can't get mad at the truth, and if you do, it's pointless.
That's right.
Sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes it's not the best thing to hear, but it's always the truth.
And the truth is that Penelope deserves to be number 20. Meow.
Yes. I was making the list, and I got to 19, and I was like, it was like between her and the chicken hawk.
Okay.
From the Foghorn Leghorn. So I guess there is an honorable mention.
Yeah, all right.
I reversed my thing, my stance. Okay, number 19 is Witch Hazel. If you don't know who that character is,
let me paint a picture with you.
Yeah.
Audioly.
Okay.
Audioly? That's a word.
Yeah. Is that
was it?
She's not gonna talk.
I don't think she talks.
I think she does, but it's okay. It's fine. The cackle is great. I think that is probably what she sounds like. I feel like she gotcha. There you go.
I gotcha.
Actually, I don't know. That might be close. I haven't seen a short with her in a long time. For some reason, I think she heel clicks a lot. You know, like
what's her face? Oh, she does. She like jumps up and
that's just in my mind. She does that.
And then
I feel like she's always trying to do something with bugs.
She's trying to get him.
She's trying to like put him in a stew or something.
Why does everybody want? Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But I feel like that's usually the short she's in is with him. She's trying to like cook him up or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember this character very much. I saw the picture. I was like, oh yeah, I recognize her.
Okay. She's trying to get him. She's
trying to
stew him.
Always trying to do witchcrafty things. Yeah. And yeah, she's green. She's a green witch.
Yeah. She looks like a fat witch from Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Yeah. She's cool. I like her.
She ate.
Her name, I didn't realize. Witch Hazel. What is that? Is that a thing?
That's an actual like plant.
That is. It's called witch hazel.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason I thought it was a nice little pun. I was thinking maybe the plant was hazel witch, and they had like flipped it.
No,
but it's literally just the plant.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's green.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Who? I know Mel Blanc did all the voices. Who created Looney Tunes?
Mr. Looney.
Mr. Looney. This is one of the most ill-prepared lists we've ever done because I really don't know any of the trivia.
I don't have my phone next to me, so I can't even look it up.
I have my phone on my lap.
I can't. I normally let you just yabber while I look stuff up.
Oh yeah.
And today it's not going to happen.
Okay. All right.
If I had the force, I would grab it off the table.
Do you want me to grab it for you?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I like living life on the edge.
Okay.
Number 18.
Number 18.
Well, Gossamer, Ryan Gossamer. I'm not sure. I think he's
just do a Ryan Gosling impression.
I don't even know how to do that. Just I think Gossamer, if I'm correct, I think he sounds like this. I think he's completely silent.
Was that a burp? I heard your
My stomach did growl,
make a noise.
but
I think he might growl, actually. There you go.
So that's Gossamer.
The only thing I like the design of Gossamer a lot.
He's a big, red, hairy man.
Yeah.
Well, not a man. He has no head. He's like all shoulders.
He's all shoulders. His arms come out every once in a while, but a lot of time it's just like he looks kind of like a heart.
That's true. He does.
And he has big old sneakers on.
I like the sneaks.
I think the witch made him, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you said that, and I believed you, but now I don't trust you.
Okay. The main thing I remember from Gossamer is he's chasing bugs as well at one point.
He's and then like his arms go real high up.
Yeah. But I don't remember. You know how bugs always tricking people?
Yeah.
I don't remember if he tricked the Gossamer or if Gossamer just did this on his own free will. But I remember Gossamer stopping and painting his nails.
I think I remember that as well.
So I don't know if like Bug stopped and like had like a salon sign up or something.
Yeah.
Because Bug's always got just unlimited resources.
He has pockets that are very deep.
And it's just into a pocket dimension that you can just pull things out of. But I do remember Gossamer painting his nails.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think of all the Looney Tunes characters, I just like his design a lot.
Ryan Gossamer.
Ryan Gossamer. If they ever do, they're talking about doing the Space Jam 2.
It's happening.
I know. But I heard rumors they're actually just doing it with all Warner Brothers characters. Screw that. Just do the Looney Tunes. Like, why do you gotta make it
Who else is there?
I heard there's gonna be like DC characters in there.
Oh.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be like wild. But it's like, just do the Looney Tunes characters. And for Gossamer, because he needs to be in it, because he'd be good at basketball, because he's large.
I think he's in the the original. And
I haven't
very
seen
good.
Space Jam in a very, very long time.
Me neither. It's on something. I saw it the other day. Go watch it.
It was on. You could like rent it. Back before I moved out, me, Mom, and Lauren tried renting it, and for some odd reason, it was in Spanish. So I don't know what happened there. Because it like started off in there was a song playing. Obviously, the song is American, so it was American. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then a guy started talking. It was Spanish. I was like, that's a weird way to open up Space Jam. And then as like probably 10 seconds later, I was like, this is a wrong dub. So I don't know what happened there.
One time, Lindsay and I were trying to find the pirate Muppet movie. What's it called?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island. And, you know, we didn't have a lot of money and we didn't want to rent it. So we were like, well, maybe it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
But it was Spanish. We tried to watch a good chunk of it and we're like, nah, we can't do it. We tried. We tried to be very cultural, good people.
And it just didn't work out.
No, we just can't do it.
Sometimes being moral is the worst. Do you know what is all on YouTube?
The Muppet Christmas special?
Possibly. That one is on there, yes. But Monty Python The Holy Grail is on YouTube for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. I was watching it the other night.
Did you laugh a lot?
I laughed. That bit, I know we're supposed to be talking about Looney Tunes, but that bit, the running bit, might be my favorite gag in any movie ever. Because it's just so, like, it's drawn out just the perfect amount of time for you to be like, it's like right on the verge of being like, this is going on too long.
Yep.
And as soon as your mind starts to think of that, it cuts and he's up close and he stabs them both. Or at least he stabs the one guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just laughing so hard. I was by a lot of time when I'm by myself, I don't laugh like out loud.
Yeah.
I kind of just like in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's funny. So if I'm like laughing by myself out loud, it's
actually funny.
It actually has gotten me pretty good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, if Gossamer's in the new Looney Tunes, Ryan Gosling should play him.
I hope he does.
You hear that, Ryan? We know you listen.
We know you definitely listen.
Okay. Number 17. Am I saying it?
Yeah.
Granny.
Oh. Are you doing it?
No.
Oh.
I was just saying her name. You do the voice.
I'm doing it?
You can do an old lady voice. I know. I've heard it before.
No, you haven't.
Oh.
That was my aunt,
Oh,
Kathy.
oh, that's right. I forgot. Speaking of which.
Hi there, Daniel.
No. Please don't do your impression of Kathy. I don't ever want to see that lady or ever hear from her ever again. I was just thinking it's been a while. We never really knew what happened to her. So,
hi, Daniel.
So is this your granny impression or is this your Aunt Kathy?
Impression.
Okay. I feel like that's pretty good.
Is she really slow talking?
I don't remember. Did you ever watch Baby Looney Tunes?
No, I'm not a Nazi.
Why? What? Took like 2 seconds for that to register in my brain what that was. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. All right. I watched it. I guess I am.
All right. No, I don't. Maybe that's an inappropriate
She was
joke.
in charge.
Is that inappropriate? Is that
No,
mean?
I don't freaking care. She was in charge of the Baby Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's also in charge of the cat, right?
Yeah, she's the owner of the Cat and the Bird, but like I just remember she talked a lot in the Baby Looney Tunes. I feel like in the Cat and the Bird thing, she's like not. She's there, but she's not. Doesn't have a
most
huge
of the
part.
time. It's like they just show like the feet,
Yeah.
but then she shows up every once in a while. Maybe in the more newer episodes.
She became a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Granny. I know that in the Looney Tunes Christmas Carol, she's the ghost of Christmas past.
Okay.
So there you go. It's a pointless piece of trivia. Don't have much to say about Granny. She's kind of boring.
She's got a broom
She got a broom and glasses and a big old dress
and a bun.
and a bun. Yeah. But she's kind of boring.
She's just a granny.
She's no grandma.
I've never seen her kids or grandkids.
Maybe that's why she just has a bunch of pets. She's really lonely.
She's lonely. Her kids moved to, I don't know, California. She's in Florida.
Cause she kept, that's a very far distance.
I know.
She kept telling her kids about the battles that her pets would have with
Yeah,
one
they're like,
another.
"She's
and they
going
were
crazy."
like, we can't stand you anymore. They all left.
All right.
And she was trying
Oh.
to save her business. She had a baking company.
Oh, I thought it would be a cleaning business.
Okay. It was both.
She cleans your kitchen and makes you food after. But then you got to clean up the kitchen mess that she made. It's a real weird business.
It was a weird business, and that's also why the kids left her. Is because she worked them like slaves, and they were like, "Granny, this is a weird business, and it's basically slave labor, not just for your family, but for the
That's right.
for the customers that come."
Number 16 is Speedy Gonzalez, another mildly racist, inappropriate character. Man, we're just going to town.
Hey, when you talk about Looney Tunes, you gotta talk about Looney Tunes.
So Speedy Gonzalez sounds Mexican.
Yeah, you gotta do a voice.
Nope. I don't know. I don't know how he sounds.
It's like a higher pitched Mexican accent.
Like that?
Yeah, I feel like he's always getting pizza. I don't.
That's not very Mexican.
I feel like he's always getting pizza.
No, he's not. I've never seen an episode of Speedy Gonzalez.
I'm gonna look it up.
Getting pizza.
You talk about Speedy Gonzalez.
No, he's a little mouse, and he's a little Mexican mouse. And I guess because his name is Speedy Gonzalez, they decided to make him Mexican, which I suppose, 1 + 2 = 3, and A, B, C. You know what I mean? Speedy Gonzalez.
He owns a pizzeria.
Maybe he's not Mexican. Maybe he
wears
Italian.
a sombrero. He's a mixed match of a bunch of different cultures. He's actually not racist.
He's actually
He's
What's
He's
racist,
very progressive.
What's racist is that the Looney Tunes guys didn't know where what Gonzalez was from, so there's like, not American. The guy is just something else. There's only one country, and that's America. But those other ones,
I said there's only one country that matters, and that's America. That they made up a multiracial mouse with the name of Speedy Gonzalez, and he owns a pizzeria.
wow.
What a life. He just like got knocked way up the list, I think. That's a very interesting character.
Yeah, he should have at least been 15.
Okay, well, let's switch him then, because I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, he's 15. So what's 16?
Tweety Bird. Again, I've never liked
Tweet, 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 tweet.
No, he has a voice.
Tweet. She. Tweet,
She.
tweet.
We debate whether or not Tweety Bird's a boy or a girl. I think it's a boy. But you think Tweety's a girl? That's not you know how he talks?
She talks.
He's like Putty Cat.
I told her to tell a pooty cat.
Yeah, see? You can do that one.
That's a girl.
I don't think so. Comment below. Let us know if Tweety Bird's a boy or a girl. And don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Tell your friends.
I think you want to smash the subscribe button.
Just smash that subscribe button and leave us a thing, a comment, a review.
No
review.
Just comments, please.
Leave
below.
a comment, and
You'll
let us
see. I'm pointing to the last week's video all about this.
What are you talking about?
We're YouTubing now. Get it? Like they always like point to like. a link.
Okay. Do you want to do that again? And
Yeah,
I'll
I'm,
pretend like I
I'm
know what
pointing to
right-
last week's episode.
Yeah, up
right
there. Click on it.
Click
and
on it.
Listen
right
to our WandaVision.
now.
Oh, it went away.
Ah, dang it!
You have
we
to
missed
go
it.
back.
Ah,
Boy, oh boy.
good stuff. Tweety Bird sucks though.
Yep.
Pretty bad.
Speedy's better.
I thought I saw a pooty cat. I thought I was a good character.
I knew he wasn't from the very beginning. All right, 14.
That's
I say 14.
I guess you say. Wait, what
No,
happened?
you say.
I say 14.
Because we got mixed up.
We got mixed up.
Say 14.
No, I'm not gonna say 14.
You're not?
No. How
Why?
did this happen?
How did
I?
No, you're evens.
14's an even number. You're right. Roadrunner. You guys know him. I know him. And I know exactly how he sounds. He sounds like this. Meep, meep.
It's very good. He kind of is like Beaker.
Yeah.
A little bit. Beaker's much more likable. The
better character, has emotions that are cool.
The Roadrunner's and you know what my biggest problem with the Roadrunner is?
What's that?
Is that like, okay, I get the coyote's trying to eat him.
Sure.
And he's always running away. That's fine.
Whatever.
But I feel like the Roadrunner is really smug about like, and he never tries to save the coyote. I feel like if you're gonna do that dynamic, the Roadrunner needs to be like pure of heart.
I see.
And
yes.
even when the Roadrunner like is about to get crushed by a thing, the Roadrunner needs to save him.
Yeah.
But instead he just kind of looks at him and lets things happen, and then he runs away.
I'm surprised at how many episodes they were able to get out of that one concept.
Well, every episode's basically the same.
It's exactly the same thing.
I think it literally like. I think a lot of the gags and stuff happen on multiple occasions.
They have to.
Like whenever I think of the Coyote and Roadrunner, I always think of him drawing like a tunnel.
Yep.
And then the Roadrunner runs through it, and then
Yeah.
he tries to go, and he just hits the rock.
It's impossibilities.
Yeah, but I feel like that's in thousands of episodes.
It's got to be.
That specific
Maybe
gag.
there's only one episode of it.
That is very possible.
You know, as kids, you just don't know those things.
We don't know.
It's like you don't care about what order you watch cartoons in, as
Right.
long as they're on.
Man, the life of a kid is amazing.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Roadrunner's just a...
He really is, and I don't really like him all that much, but he's very iconic and popular, so we had to include him on the list. I'll do my thought corner.
Oh. You will?
I will.
What if I tell you no?
Do you not want me to?
I don't know.
As soon as you heard that banjo, you got really excited. I saw it in your eyes. Okay, so
hold on.
So I have to put it above the frets.
Uh-oh.
Oh, geez. See, I can't. When I actually try to play, it doesn't sound good.
That literally made my heart palpitate. Like,
What? Is you yelling like that?
that was hard to do.
It was very, very good. I liked it a lot.
That was my 80s metal band version.
I feel like that's the second time I've heard you use the word palpitate in the last week, which is very strange. My thought process today is that thinking of Looney Tunes cartoons and thinking of Tom and Jerry and all these things.
Yeah.
Today's children's shows are too watered down. They really and I work with kids at Apex, and I work with families who have younger kids, and they're always like, I don't know. I'm making a face right now. They're like, I don't know if my kids should be doing that or be watching that. I'm like, I was watching Tom and Jerry murder one another on multiple occasions when I was 3 years old, and I turned out fine. We all know
Daniel has a knife to my throat.
We all know I'm totally fine, and I'm well adjusted. I saw Saving Private Ryan when I was 8 years old, and I'm fine. But I feel like
you love watching people fall to their deaths.
I love watching people fall to their deaths in movies. Is my favorite thing about them. My favorite thing about movies. I just watched something the other day. Someone fell to their death. And it was glorious. And that's a love of mine that has been there ever since I was younger, and it will never go away. To the point where that's how I want to die someday.
I wouldn't hate it.
You get a thrill ride right before you go, and then it's an instantaneous death.
They say that you have a heart attack normally before you die.
Right. I think that's if you fall on accident. If I purposefully jumped out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see. But I don't know. You might regret your decision midway. And
I wouldn't. If I'm 98 years old, push me out of that helicopter.
I wonder if they would just you would have a heart attack just getting up that high in the sky.
That's possible too. But either way, even if I'm dead in the helicopter, please shove me out. I want to fall.
Do you want someone to find your body and be like, what happened here?
Yes. I don't want them to be able to identify me. Because here's the thing, is there's stories of people falling off of high things and living, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta aim head first.
Gosh.
So that your neck snaps.
Ouch. Youchies.
So if you land head first, then there's a chance that your face will be obliterated.
Yeah.
I guess I have tattoos. You could identify
and
me
fingerprints. So you gotta burn your fingerprints.
I burned those off before I got up to the helicopter. Maybe I shoved my hands up in the blades.
Ouch.
Cut them off. And I fell out of the helicopter. But
maybe
it's
a
tattoos.
cool action scene. Maybe that's what you do. You act out like you're.
Yes, and I can film it and show it at my funeral.
There you go.
But here's the thing: I'm gonna have to do this not at 98 because it won't be as cool if I'm an old man. I'll have to be.
We'll see. We'll deep fake it
At the oldest 60. Are you good with me dying before I turn 60?
No.
I'm fine with it, to be honest. This Daniel's Thought Corner took a weird turn. What I meant to say was that children's cartoons are too fluffy nowadays and they need to go back. It's a cartoon. It's the whole point is that it's supposed to be unrealistic and violent. and these ones showed that off perfectly, and I miss it.
Okay.
I have nostalgia for these cartoons because they're so violent, and I will raise my children on Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
All right.
Because of the violence.
All right.
So there you go.
Oh no, I gotta do it again.
You gotta do it again.
Daniel's not gonna. Daniel's not gonna. Daniel's not gonna. Daniel's not gonna. Wow!
That is glorious. I think that's the best one so far. All right.
Is it my turn? Nope.
Nope,
your
it's
turn.
mine. But we had a good laugh about this one before we pressed play, because I just put him up high on a little higher on the list than he should be because I think it was funny, and then we kept it. And most of you guys probably won't even know what the character is. Michigan J. Frog.
Yeah, and he's. Let me paint you a beautiful word picture. He sounds like, "Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal."
He's a frog with a top hat on, and he dances or there's called show tunes. What is that?
I guess that's a show tune. I don't know.
And that's all he does.
That's it.
That's the only bit he has, and I love it.
I think that Smacks, the cereal, uses him.
Oh, that does look like him a lot.
That's what it looks like. And I don't know if maybe there's some copyright material going on there.
I mean, how else do you do a cartoon frog, though? You know what I mean? Like, there's not many ways you could draw a cartoon frog.
So.
Unless if it's like Kermit, who doesn't even look like a frog. He looks like a lizard.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I always forget Kermit's a frog.
I've never forgotten that. His name is Kermit the Frog.
I know, but like, I understand that. I'm not dumb.
You don't look at him as a frog?
I'm just like, it's Kermit, and he's a frog, but I never think of like the logistics of him actually being a frog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, Michigan J. Frog, amazing.
Amazing. One of the best, actually. Maybe could have been number one.
Maybe we should move him to 10. I love him. I think I love him more after our good laugh than I ever have before, and I'll probably moving forward love him even more.
Yeah, I think what happened was I helped Daniel with the first 10, and then I got distracted with technology,
and I kind of just did the
Daniel did the rest, and he's like,
yeah,
how about this? And I read through and I was like, who's Michigan J. Frog?
It was so random, and he made it high for some reason. Well, you know why? You know why? Is because I had him as 17, and I got up to 13, and I had like one more place left.
Yeah.
And I was reading through the character. I was like, who am I missing? I was like, oh, it's Granny. I was like, Granny doesn't deserve to be that high. So I just erased Michigan and put him up there.
I like that.
But here's what I'm going to say about Michigan J. Frog on this list right now. He's 13 right now. However, I'm going to say in about a year, he'll have made his way into the top 10, maybe top 5.
There you go.
Of just our love for him.
Yes.
Because I know that we're going to just love him from now on.
Yeah, and we're going to reference him every episode from now on.
That every cold open from now on is Michigan J. Frog. We need to go because we're not even in the top 10. This next one we don't have to spend a whole lot of time on. Lola Bunny, I think is her name. I think, do her and Bugs get married at some point?
I don't think so.
I know that
Lola and Bugs is kind of like Penelope, I think.
Oh, Lola likes Bugs, but he doesn't like her too much? Okay. Why? Talk about cartoon crushes. Lola.
I'm surprised. Was she in yours?
She's not. I wasn't even thinking about her, but man, is she hot.
That's gross. That's the grossest thing I've heard all day.
She's got like that blonde hair.
Does she have blonde hair?
She's got the big eyes.
Gross. I'm so disgusted with you. Anyway, this is what Lola sounds like. Hey, Bugs. Hey, baby. My name's Lola.
It's just Philip. It's just your Philip. It's your regular talking voice if you're trying to be sexy. And you winked at me right now, and I didn't like it. Now you're the gross one.
Hey, Daniel.
All right, Lola. I was thinking about putting her at 10 because we don't have any girls in the top 10, and I kind of do like Lola. I think she's funny. But Philip said no.
I said no.
Philip said only men in the top 10.
I said you get what you deserve, and Lola is a newer character.
That's true. We did discuss. I think she's the newest one of the bunch that we have on here.
She's not developed into a character.
Yeah, she is now.
Yeah, and not like the others that are in the top 10.
Okay. Well, I mean,
She's
number 10 is not that developed.
yeah, you're right.
He's got one gimmick. just like Michigan J.
All
Frog.
right, she could have been 10. She could have been 10, but I said no. And
Okay.
maybe I'm sexist, and I'm realizing it now.
Well, we're just
You can ask my wife, I guess, if I'm sexist.
we're just changing this list up as it's going.
Yeah.
Lola
All right.
might be 10.
Lola might be 10.
But she's at 12 right now. We'll come back next week and say if anything's changed.
This whole list is completely backwards, actually. Penelope's number 1 now.
Well, yeah, you're right. She's the victim here. Number 11 is Foghorn Leghorn. I also kind of wanted him to be in the top 10 because I think he's funny.
All right.
But what's your Foghorn Leghorn impression?
I think he talks like this.
Yeah, it's
A little southern accent and real low.
But I also think if my memory serves right, he puts like different weird emphasis on different words,
Yeah,
like different parts of
probably.
his speech pattern. I like he's very big.
He's big chicken.
Kind of a bully, I feel like. It looks like I said Foghorn.
Foghorn.
But I like there's the little chicken with the glasses.
Yeah, I like that character the most, I think.
And it's funny because Foghorn Leghorn gets like I thought the thing just turned off.
Nah.
Foghorn Leghorn is like gets mad at the little one because the
Yeah.
little one like upstages him a lot.
Yes.
That's a funny joke. I
It
like
is a
that.
good joke.
There's
I
also
actually-
a dog in that whole thing.
Yeah, he was just trying to eat the chickens.
The barn. Yeah. Okay. So the dog's the villain.
The dog's a villain.
Okay. Okay. But Foghorn Leghorn, he's a good old Southern boy.
And he's kind of dumb.
He's kind of dumb. He's big. He's very brawny, but not very brainy.
That's right.
And then I think there's a girl that his affections are towards.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
a hen.
But it's like a normal chicken hen, I think.
That's what it's weird.
Yeah.
It makes it weird
Yeah.
so
it's kind
he's-
of like bestiality.
a little bit. Even though he's a persona. I don't know. When it gets into these weird cartoons where there's like personified animals and then not like there's Goofy and there's Pluto.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Who knows? I don't know. It's
And there's
or
like human beings in Looney Tunes.
yeah, we're about to get to a couple of them, but like, or it's like in Muppets, Gonzo like likes the chicken, but the chicken's just a chicken.
Yeah. Well, they kind of talk. They just don't. Yeah, they just don't have tongues enough. Well, they do have tongues. I don't know.
Bark, 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 bark. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I was doing the Forget You song. Okay, top 10. Finally,
Pepe.
Pepe is our top 10. Suck it, cancel culture. Pepe's funny.
Oh, Penelope. I love you so much. Let me kiss you on the arms. You taste so nice. Let me marry you. Here's a little white paint. I'll be like you.
Doesn't he smell really bad?
Well, he's a skunk. He's like, I smell so nice. Yeah.
But then I feel like, does he have perfume?
He has perfume that he tries to mask it with. And then, and then
Okay.
Penelope's like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. And Pepe's like,
He's just a hopeless romantic. I understand. I understand, Pepe. My heart goes out to you, bud. Don't let them cancel you.
I think if Pepe gets canceled in culture, I'm bringing him back in my life. And that's how I'm going to talk to Lindsay from now on.
Okay. And you know what? We'll do it together. I'll talk to everyone that I try to show my affection
Oh,
for.
I thought you were just going to say everyone, in which I liked that a lot more.
Okay.
Just
You want to do a
everyone.
retake?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'll do it to everyone.
Okay, great.
Everybody in my life, I'll do it to you. I'll do it to Ethan, especially Ethan. I'll do it to Andrew, all of them.
All of them. And Daniel gets fired from his youth group job today.
I guess I can't do it to children. I won't do it to children, anyone under 18, but anyone over 18.
Fair game.
I'm Pepe Le Pew to you guys. Pepe Le Pew is also just a fun name. It's a little bit like Blah 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 from Arrested Development. Pepe Le Pew. Pepe.
What's the prawn's name?
Pepe.
All good characters are named
Or
Pepe.
Pepe, yeah. Watch, they're probably gonna try to cancel him next because
No.
he's,
Prawn.
I don't know, because he's racist. What is he? What ethnicity is Pepe?
Man.
He's something.
I don't know what
He's like,
he's
okay.
from. He's like Jamaican almost.
Yeah. He's wearing like, I feel like he wears gold chains a lot.
Yeah. Maybe he's from Africa. Maybe he's from South African.
Pepe, I forget what we ranked our Muppet characters are, but if I go back and he's not in the top 10, I'm gonna be very angry at us.
I think I tried to make him as high as possible, but there were a lot of good characters.
I know the Muppets are tough. We did a whole 50. Remember, I pulled a fast one.
I listened to that episode, and I was pretty embarrassed. I was embarrassed on how you pulled a fast one on me, and I didn't know. And I was trying to act like I knew what was going on, and then I didn't.
You did. I know. There's like a few seconds where like you definitely don't understand, but you keep going as if you do. I know that's what you just said.
That is what I just said.
I'm working off of 3 hours of sleep, man.
Number 9, Daniel. What is it?
This is people might be upset about this one that he's so low, but it's Elmer Fudd.
And I can't think of how he actually sounds. I know he's got a little lisp.
He just pronounces his R's as W's.
Silly wabbit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Silly wabbit.
I'm hunting wabbit.
I'm hunting wabbits.
He has like a little bit of an old man like voice as well.
Lindsay and I, so we reread Barnabas books at night sometimes, and we read Winnie the Pooh. And Lindsay and I both try to do like a Winnie the Pooh impression.
Voice,
it's nearly impossible. I don't know how anybody could ever do an impersonation of that man's voice.
What's funny is Winnie the Pooh is famously voiced by like 2 different guys.
I know.
It was the guy that did like Disney voice work back. He does like the Stork and Dumbo and the Cheshire Cat.
Okay.
He did the first Winnie the Pooh.
Did he?
But then the guy who plays Otis in Andy Griffith,
Milo and Otis,
the pug, the pug-nosed pup.
Yeah. That's exactly who I was thinking.
Yeah, he does. He like took over for the Sterling guy.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Rod Sterling? Who is that?
Rod Sterling, someone. I don't know if that's him or not.
I think that makes me think of Twilight Zone for some reason.
Yeah, that's Rod something. I don't know. Again, people, I'm working off 3 hours of sleep here.
Anyway, bang.
Elmer
Silly
Fudd.
wabbits.
So he's
Trickster for kids.
And there's a thing. There was a show about 8 years ago called the Looney Tunes show, where they did little merry melodies as like intermission things within the episode.
Yeah.
The very first episode, there's a merry melody with Elmer Fudd, and he was in love with his grilled cheese. It was the funniest thing in the world to me at the time.
What's the quote that you guys always say?
Just like grilled cheese, please, or something. I don't remember, but he's on like a heart-shaped bed with like rose petals, and he's like kind of petting the grilled cheese.
I think I was seeing that.
I think I showed it to you.
Yeah.
And that gave me a whole different view on Elmer Fudd, because Elmer Fudd before that was just a hunter that was trying to kill rabbits.
You know what it is? Elmer Fudd is just like, he's not attracted to people, but he is attracted to food.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so that's why he's trying to kill Bugs Bunny.
Oh, he's trying to cook him up.
He's trying to cook him up so that he can, so you can't,
Elmer Fudd's a little nasty.
a little nasty man.
A little nasty. But I do like Elmer.
So he can eat him.
So he can eat, obviously. That's what you do with food.
Yeah.
Because he does, at the end of that merry melody, he does eat the grilled cheese. But he is kind of like seducing it a little bit before he eats it. He's a weirdo. And I like him. However, there's another character later on the list that does what he does better, I think. I think Philip agrees.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't have allowed him to be so high if I didn't think that he was better.
Right. Okay, who's number 8?
Jazz. That's Taz's voice. He goes.
Taz. Yeah, he doesn't even. I don't even think he talks.
Yeah.
It's just like nonsense. I might be able to do a Taz impression.
Yeah, you got it.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, blah blah blah.
But then there's like
Oh, that's
going on
true.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's do it together. All right, ready?
Which one are you doing?
The vzz.
Okay, okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Perfect.
Whoa, Taz just
Wow.
ran in here.
My ears have never been so pleased.
I'm sorry. That was probably like horrible. Not much to Taz's character.
No, he's cool. He has cool shirts.
His in our
In
world.
in our lives.
He can spin around really quickly. He taught me that Tasmanian devils are actual animals.
Yeah, they don't do that though.
They do run around in circles.
Yeah, but they don't do what he does.
They don't spin like the Flash.
They don't. They don't have torsos that can spin like a top.
Which that was a significant bummer in my life when I learned that wasn't what a Tasmanian devil did. I wonder, like, when they were coming out with the Looney Tunes characters, they were just like, we got a bunny, we got a duck, we have a cat. They're like, let's do a Tasmanian devil that doesn't speak English. It's like when I think of the Disney characters,
Yeah.
and their thought of Donald Duck, they're like, let's just make him incomprehensible. Like,
Yeah.
whose like idea was that? Who thought? I mean, it's perfect, and I'm glad
Yes.
that they did it. But like, it's just funny. I wish I was in that like writing.
I feel like I watched something about that, about the voice actor who'd made the decision on how Donald Duck sounds.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was like I think they were just gonna make him quack,
Okay.
and then he's like, "What if I did this?"
It like quacked as I spoke.
Yeah, and so
That's
and they
how that
loved
came
it.
about. Okay, okay.
Good
Yeah.
old Disney was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
But I feel like they just had good senses of humor back
That's
then.
gonna make me a lot of money."
Yes, yes. And I know we're hopping over to
Merchandising.
Disney, but like, yeah, merchandising. That kind of reminds me. Are we gonna? I didn't let him know that we were recording today.
Oh,
I see. Do you think he'll swing by?
we'll see.
Okay. But Taz was a great decision. They had good sense of humor back then.
I guess so.
Okay. Number 7. I guess I say him.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a fun one doing this impression.
You jerk.
Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
You can do that's all, folks. Better than that. The stuttering was good, but
I can't.
You can't?
No, I can't. That's all, folks. Nope. That's all, folks. Nope.
I can't even do the stuttering thing.
I'll do the stutter. You do the other part.
Oh, hold on. Let me think of what his voice sounds like.
Okay.
Okay. That's all, folks.
It's pretty bad too. This
Yeah.
is just your voice, I think, just like mine.
Well, he's a tough one. I feel like we were talking earlier, as far as like popularity goes, he's definitely higher than 7. He ends every episode by saying that's all, folks. But there's other characters that are more interesting than Porky.
Is it like they do like the MGM thing, and then he kind of comes in and replaces the lion?
Possibly. I don't think he replaces the line. I think it's just like,
It looks like it's gonna be that, and then he pops out.
yeah. And I feel like he even pops up in other movies sometimes.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is just like, let's do Porky Pig everywhere now.
Well, because that's the same with Bugs. It's like at the beginning of movies, Bugs comes out from behind the Warner Brothers thing.
That's
and
true.
He's like, does he say anything? Does he say, "What's up, Doc"?
he eats a
He just
carrot.
eats the carrot. Okay. He's what,
like that?
That's why I like carrots to this day. That's why I like big carrots, is because of Bugs. But Porky, he's the most kind-hearted of all the characters. I
Yeah,
feel
and
like
he runs great. I like the way he runs.
I would have to
He
watch
kind of
it.
like leans forward a little bit, and his little legs like just go really fast. So that's just quite humorous. In my mind.
Okay, yeah, visually he's got some physical comedy to him. I feel like every other character in all of Looney Tunes has like an ulterior motive. They're either trying to like eat another character,
Yes.
or they're very sarcastic, or Porky is just wholesome.
Yeah,
He's the straight man, even though he's also funny.
yeah. He's the Michael of
The Michael Bluth.
the Michael Bluth.
Yeah. But yeah, there's something about him. I do like Porky, but I think 7's a good place for him.
Yeah.
Mainly because our number 5 should not be number 5, but we love him so much that we put him at number 5.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Sylvester the cat.
I guess I kind of know what he sounds like.
What does he sound like?
He has like a lisp.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's like, that's the...
I think
I can't do a lisp.
I think he talks like this.
It talks... Yeah, but he says...
I'm Sylvester the cat.
That sounds like you have a big
I need
tongue.
that Tweety bird.
That Tweety bird.
I'm Sylvester the cat.
Well,
Sylvester.
that's pretty good.
Sylvester.
It's
a very heavy lisp.
I can picture it perfectly now.
He's like Daffy Duck. I guess Daffy kind of says that too.
That's true.
Maybe I'm getting Daffy. No, I think Sylvester talks like that too.
Yeah, he's got that.
Maybe it's just the same voice actor. He's like, I don't.
Maybe he actually has a lisp. Poor guy. Like, and they're like, well,
you have to voice 10 characters. He's like, I can't.
He's like, I just draw. I don't do voice.
I'm only an artist. They're like, you'll do double the work for less pay. Get in there and record those voices.
Can you do it without the lisp?
He's like, I can't. All right, I make a. Oh, Taz also farts.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, let's redo Taz.
All right.
Blah 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 blah.
That's perfect.
Okay, back to Sylvester, the voice actor that they make him work overtime. They make him work like 12 hours a day. They're like, you're gonna record for 4 hours, and then you have to do all the art.
Okay. Well, yeah. So he tries to get Tweety Bird. He's funny.
Yeah, he's the best of that little trio. I for some reason I like the characters that are trying to eat the other characters.
We like the bad characters.
But it's because
the good characters are naughty. They're mean.
Again, it's like Tom and Jerry. I like Tom so much better than Jerry.
Yeah.
It's just like there's something about it's because they have motivation. Or like they have some sort of like passion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas like what Tweety Bird just sits in his cage all day.
That's you know what it is that the ones that are trying to eat the characters are the underdogs.
Yeah, okay. It's an underdog story.
It's an underdog story. Even though they're the evil ones.
We still want them. It's the Thanos syndrome.
Exactly that.
Me and you are in the boat of Thanos did nothing wrong.
That's right.
And when he wiped out half the population of the universe and he went and retired on his little farm,
they deserved it.
He deserved to just live in peaceful harmony, and then people showed up and murdered him.
Yeah.
And he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it. These characters, the ones that are trying to eat the other characters, they deserve a good meal.
Yeah.
They just have passion, they have motivation, and they have a point. It's like that's just the circle of life.
It's the circle of life.
Poor Sylvester.
Poor guy.
Poor Sylvester.
Can't ever get his food. And Granny gets mad at him, smacks him in the butt with her freaking broom, and then she cooks.
She cooks and she slaves people. She coaxes them in. She's like, "Hey, come here. I got some food for you.
I'll clean your house.
I'm just a sweet old lady. I'll clean your house." And then, bam, they become her cats.
That's right. Ooh, she's a witch. She's the witch.
Oh man, I guess we gotta come up with another character if those two are the same.
Number 5.
Number 5, the character that probably should not be this high, but for some reason Philip and I like him a lot.
I can tell you exactly why I like him so much.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Well, the character is Marvin the Martian.
Oh, we didn't say it.
Yeah, but why? Okay, you go.
Oh, well, I need to do his voice first.
I know,
so that people
and
know.
this is going to be the fun one because this voice is weird.
I can't remember. You showed me the video so I could remember what he sounds like, and now I can't. Hold on. Show me again.
Michigan J Frog just popped up on my YouTube.
All of your YouTube suggestions are now Michigan J Frog.
I wouldn't mind it. I would love it.
All right, so here he goes.
This is Marvin the Martian.
Daniel showed me what he sounds like. Here it goes. Isn't that a nice assignment?
That's so good. That was actually really good. I wasn't expecting you to be able to do it. Philip, you missed out on like your calling to be a voice actor, I think.
I mean, it's basically just Pee Wee Herman.
That's true, yeah. But still, that was really good.
Thanks.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Why do you like Marvin?
I love Marvin the Martian because there was a I don't know if it was a Warner Brothers store at the Dayton Mall.
Okay.
Actually, I think it was the Fairfield Mall. And they had a Marvin the Martian like playground area.
Okay.
You could like go in it.
Oh, is it like space themed?
It was space themed. It was
Ooh.
awesome. It was very cool.
I love that.
And I loved it. And I would want to go to the mall. I'd say,
Okay.
Mommy, bring me to the mall. Mommy mall. That's all I had to say. And she was like, all right, here we go.
And you guys appeared there.
there.
You're like, Mom! that little bit of mom magic
Yeah. Probably because I would fall asleep.
on the way there.
Yeah. But I remember loving it. And I don't know if that was just actually a dream.
You fabricated the whole thing.
You know, like you think you have a memory and then you tell somebody that was much older and
You're like, that didn't happen.
yeah, none of that's real.
Or just like your imagination, like it did happen, but it did not happen the way that you imagined it because you're a little kid and you imagined it being much bigger than it was.
Right. So that might be the case. But ever since that playground, it made me love the cartoons. So
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
that is what it's all about.
I know. Well, not for the companies; they're just trying to make money. But for children, that's what it's all about. It's inspiring wonderment.
That's right.
I think again, I like Marvin because he's got some motivation. He just wants to get back home, right?
Yeah.
That's his old deal. Is he just wants to go back to Mars?
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you and your little Roman soldier hat. I don't know why you look like that, bud. And you have a little tutu on.
That's true. He's like, I guess he's like Roman.
He's a Roman soldier for some reason.
Yeah. With a black face, I get. Well, he's not in blackface.
He's not in blackface. He just only has eyes. It is a weird, like, if you think of a Martian, that's not the first
He's just
design that I would think to make
he's
a Martian.
shadow.
But
shadow man.
I love him, and I just want him to get home. Poor guy.
Thank you, Daniel. No, it got worse.
Yeah, that was not as good.
Thank you, Daniel.
Okay, number 4. Who's number 4?
Sam's Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. What was his actual name? You looked it up one time on one of our episodes. It's like something crazy.
Oh, you're right. Is that our mustache episode?
It might be. Talk about Yosemite Sam while I look this up.
Yosemite Sam sounds gruff, and he has an accent from the South. So he sounds a little something like this. Come on, bring your guns and your I don't know stuff and your boots. I'm gonna get you, bugs. So that's Yosemite Sam.
That's great. I love it.
I think that was spot on, almost as good as my Marvin impression. Yosemite Sam. So he's big old mustache.
His
and
name
twirls
is
it. Oh,
his name is Samuel Rosenbaum.
oh, that's a very good name.
Yeah.
I remember it being much longer.
I do. I feel like there's another name in there, but
Yeah.
it wasn't showing me on Google.
Ugh,
So
Google.
go back and listen to all of our other episodes to find the one episode where we talk about Yosemite Sam. I think it's the mustaches episode. Go back to that one, see what his full name is. He's the better Elmer Fudd for sure.
Yeah,
He's got more character to him.
funnier.
I feel like Elmer Fudd has the speech impediment, and that's it.
That's it.
But
And he's dumb.
he's kind of dumb. Yosemite Sam has a great name, a good nickname.
Yeah.
He's like an old timey like prospector or something. He's got guns. He's just shooting left and right,
And shooting the breeze at the same time.
shooting the breeze. He has anger issues. He has that sweet voice that Philip just did. I love Sam. He's just such a good character. I love Yosemite Sam. Anything else on him?
No. Yeah, I mean, he's great. Great guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
My best friend.
Best friend ever.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the ultimate underdog, I feel like, of all these characters.
Of all of them.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
So much better than his counterpart, the Roadrunner.
I'm very much not sure what he sounds like. I feel like he doesn't talk.
I don't think he has a voice.
I don't think neither
But
Roadrunner nor Wile E. Coyote.
Make up a voice for him, please.
Okay. I think he'd be like...
Ooh, the way that you just said that makes me think he's like really well spoken.
I think... I was going to get there.
Okay.
So I think he'd be like this. He'd be like, I could really use some Roadrunner right now. And he comes up with very dumb plans, but he's like, drawing on the rock would be perfect to capture the Roadrunner.
Actually, that's a pretty solid plan, but the Roadrunner uses cartoon logic and he goes through.
That's true, I guess. Well, maybe if Wile E. Coyote was like the world's best artiste.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he's French. I could draw. I could draw on the rock. I don't know if that's a French accent.
Whatever it is, it's perfect for him. That reminds me of that episode of Community when Troy's like walking by and Abed's painted that thing and he's like, Troy.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Psst, come in here. He's like, life is so much better in here. The smell of pie lifts you off your feet, blah, blah, blah. And then Troy's like about to start and then Abed like pops out from behind the dumpster. He's like,
yes.
Troy, I'm just kidding. He's like, I know. And he like looks at the guy. He's like, I know. And he walks away and Abed's like, I think I did some permanent damage there. It's a good thing.
It's good. Good little joke. Good little joke.
But yeah, Wile E. Coyote, he just needs a win, man.
Guy dies a lot and comes back to life, so that's pretty nice. Smashes. He smashed the like button.
He smashed the like button. He always has a rocket. And these cartoons, I thought I would run into anvils a lot more in my lifetime.
Yeah, and be able to ride on a rocket. Make it fast.
Yeah, while it's strapped to your back with just a rope.
It's cool.
But another gag that they always do in the show, there's the painting on the thing.
Yeah.
But also like the anvils, they just fall from the sky all the time.
Yeah.
What in the world? What a weird thing. It falls on like the side of a cliff.
Yep.
But instead of the little piece that's off to the side that the Roadrunner is on falling down, just the entire rest of the cliff falls. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So there's like a ledge, right?
Okay.
Roadrunner is right on the edge.
Okay.
Coyote's right here.
Coyote's on the big part.
Yeah, Anvil breaks through.
I see.
The big part falls, the little ledge piece that the
it's just floating in the air.
Yeah. And then Roadrunner always looks down.
Yep.
Gravity hasn't caught up to the joke yet.
I see.
And he looks up, and then his body falls, and his neck is really long.
Yeah,
he's kind of waving.
I see that.
So every episode.
And he goes beep beep.
Yeah,
beep,
beep, beep. And then
zooms away.
The Coyote's like, oh, great.
He's like, oh, I did not know that was going to happen.
Okay.
Daffy Duck, number 2. I don't know.
All right. Daffy Duck's number 2. I think the top 2 are probably pretty obvious.
Yeah. Should we just do them both?
Yeah, I guess they're kind of the tentpole characters of it all. But Daffy Duck's number 2, and obviously Bugs Bunny's number 1. I feel like, I mean, it's obvious. It's not.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, there he is.
Hey,
Tommy.
Hey,
I love you.
So what you guys doing?
We're recording. I'm sorry, I meant to text you earlier. I've typed out the text, forgot to press send.
I believe it.
Good.
I believe it. I just wanted to let you know this is my last one.
No, it's not.
It's my last one.
Why?
I've moved on. This is our breakup.
No, you're coming back.
I gotta let you know that I'm just. It's been a hard couple months. I thought we could make it. I'd really tried hard.
What, you thought you could make it?
I thought that we could make it through this COVID stuff, huh?
We're like basically out of it, bud.
I don't know. I think it's just the start, huh?
I don't. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know about these episodes. There's just not been consistent. Very good content. I appreciate that about you guys. Love that you when you do it 100%, 110% even maybe. Whatever that means. I don't know what numbers are. But I have learned a few things, and one of those things is 100 and 110%. And so and one of those other things that I learned is that I'm just too good for you guys.
That is very true. I'm not going to argue with that.
You understand that.
I understand. You're the best part of the show. Please don't leave us. It's not going to be as interesting without you.
I guess what I'm really getting at is, what are you going to do for me moving forward?
What do you want us to do for you?
Everything.
Everything. What does that mean?
Well, I want a longer segment.
Okay.
I want
done.
A whole new show just for me.
Okay. All right. Done.
And I want a show that it is about me. This is two separate shows.
Okay.
A show with me, a show about me. This show still, but a longer segment for me. Also, give me a better motorcycle.
Okay. All right. We'll do a Kickstarter for a new motorcycle for you.
I want it now.
Well, that's going to be
I
a
know
little
you've got
impossible,
secret cash money.
No, not anymore.
You told me once.
I spent it.
I'm done then.
No.
This is the end.
No, we'll give you all the shows, just not the motorcycle. How about
I don't know about that. The motorcycle was kind of the big deal for me.
that? Just give us a few months. We'll get you a new motorcycle, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I thought about it.
You thought about what?
I thought about my options.
Okay. But you're going to stick around?
All the shows, you can keep the shows. Keep the shows to yourself.
You just want the motorcycle?
I just want I changed my mind. I just want the motorcycle.
Okay.
That was to prepare you for the motorcycle part, and it worked. So you are getting me a motorcycle. Where's the papers?
We'll talk about it. Come back here in like 20 minutes. We'll talk about it a little bit more.
I don't know.
Please?
Bye.
Bye. I don't know what his thought process is. You think he's going to come back?
I don't know. I've been texting him a little bit.
I'm texting him.
I've been texting him a little bit.
Why haven't I been getting texts from him?
Well, I didn't know. He kind of like came just to me first.
Oh,
He
weird.
was like, "Hey."
Weird, because I'm actually his best friend. So.
But that's what it was. He was afraid to talk to you about it.
Oh, he was afraid to disappoint me.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's why he was just coming in so strong. I told him, like, you got to come in strong with Daniel. But then he was like, I can either choose my friendship with Daniel or I can get a better motorcycle. I said, why not both?
Okay.
And that's what happened.
Okay. Well, I'll text him later, and we'll patch things up.
Yeah. Okay. He thought he had to quit the show to get a motorcycle.
I don't know. I don't know where he gets his logic or his thought process from, because we can just help him get a new motorcycle. He doesn't have to quit the show.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
It's number 2 and number 1.
Yeah. Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny.
I can't remember what Daffy actually sounds like. I know he's got a lisp of some sort. He doesn't sound like Donald Duck, which I want him to.
Yeah, we'll do a Disney episode and you can do a Donald Duck impression. I think he just has I think instead of a TH, it's more of like an F.
Yeah, and he spits. It's like,
yeah, it's rabbit season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, you do it.
It's rabbit season.
Yeah, okay. I think that, it's more like he uses more tongue.
Yeah. Like, I can imagine the tongue, like, flapping up and down when he speaks.
Yeah. And he's just really conceited.
Yeah.
He's just really full of himself.
And he's mean.
He's inconsiderate. I love him. He's fantastic.
He's a black duck.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never seen a duck like that.
I don't know where that choice came from.
Yeah, he does have flippies.
He has flippies and flappers, and he's got his bill.
Yeah.
Now we're just describing what the characters look like. I'm very tired right now. Yeah, him and Bugs are always kind of going at it. I feel like they have like a. I feel like Bugs has kind of a mutual respect for Daffy. Daffy just gets annoyed with Bugs. But I feel like Bugs kind of like. It's like Jim and Dwight, I feel like.
That's a good point.
But Bugs Jim and Daffy's Dwight.
There you go. And Bugs Bunny, you know.
Possibly my favorite cartoon character ever.
He's all right.
I think he just has so much character to him. I don't know. The thing I was going to bring up earlier that I said is probably the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
I saw it on Instagram the other day.
Wait. What's up, Doc?
There you go. That's good.
That's why I hate people eating now. It's because of bugs.
I saw it on Instagram. It was like, are we going to ignore that Bugs just straight up murders this person? And it was a video and like... he's like playing piano. Do you remember this cartoon? He's like on a stage.
Keep going.
He's like Mozart or something.
He plays piano a lot.
Yeah. And he's like trying to play and this guy keeps coughing from the audience. It never shows him.
Yes.
So Bugs just pulls out a revolver and shoots and it just gets quiet. And then he sits back down and starts playing piano. Bugs has no reservations. He just does what he wants. I love Bugs.
It's just like the creators or just like, this is how I feel today. And so I'm going to make a funny cartoon about it. But this is what I want to do sometimes. So here we go. For children. It's for the children. It's
for the children. We're going to have murder. It is. I feel like Bugs is just... He's Jim Halpert. Like, he knows how to get under everyone's skin. He's always in control of the situation.
Yeah. Always has the upper hand.
Yeah. He's always like 3 or 4 steps ahead of everyone. And
he can put his fingers in a gun.
And it stops the
bullet.
He can move like holes in the ground to different places.
He's got a sweet setup at home.
Yeah. He's always against everyone. I feel like everyone hates Bugs and he's just against the world, but he has a laid back attitude about it. And he doesn't care too much.
He's actually the only one that's not on our list that's in the top 10 that's not the underdog.
Yeah. It's fine. It's like in any other format, he would be the underdog.
Yeah.
But he's not.
He's just not.
I think it's in the Christmas Carol one. Everyone's a character in that, except for Bugs. He's just Bugs Bunny. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's playing anyone. And he's famous enough to do so. Is he the most famous cartoon character of all time? Do you think?
I think Mickey. Excuse me.
Over Bugs?
Only because I think Mickey's older.
Possibly. But like we were saying, like the Warner Brothers thing, every Warner Brothers movie, he shows up.
Yeah, but Mickey...
It's close. I think they're close.
If you consider like old people, the old and dying are like... Yeah, I know who Mickey Mouse is. Who's this Bugs Bunny?
Maybe. I don't know. Bugs is just a much better character. I feel like we gave Daffy Duck the short end of the stick. Daffy Duck's great. I like him a lot. We just didn't talk about him very much.
We described his body.
He's mean to Porky a lot.
Yeah.
We described his body. That's true. But yeah, they're definitely the best too. They're the most famous, and I think like for a reason. They're the best of the Looney Tunes characters. So.
Most used, actually.
Yes. They're like, what was that? They did Looney Tunes Back in Action.
What's that?
Isn't that a movie with Brendan Fraser?
Oh, I've tried to forget that.
I think it's just like them two for the most. Like I think like the other characters are in it, but they're kind of the two main characters.
Brendan Fraser. What were you thinking?
Doing Looney Tunes Back in Action.
What were you thinking?
What a guy! I love him.
And then the Mummy. It was that, and then the Mummy,
and the Mummies, and then weight gain. Am I right? Because he's fat now.
Whoa!
And he did Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah,
I feel like that was the last name.
Yeah.
Because I have not seen him in over a decade. I don't know. How he's doing. I hope
he
he's
did
doing
that.
well.
He did that one movie where he's like a a caveman when he was real young.
Caveman.
Yeah, you've never seen it probably.
Oh, wait. George of the Jungle?
No.
Who
He
played-
did that too, I think.
Did he? Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, Brendan.
Brendan, you just bad decision after bad decision after
Well, the
bad
Mummy
decision.
movies are fine.
Are they?
They're fun. You know?
That's probably the only reason he's popular now.
Probably that's I assure you people probably still know the name Brendan Fraser because of the Mummy movies.
I think Sean Astin and Brendan Fraser are in this movie that I'm thinking of. And I can't remember the name.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well I think we've talked to the Looney Tunes to death.
And Encino Man.
And Encino Man. There was a whole section where we talked about Encino Man for probably like 30 minutes and we needed to cut it for time. So I'm sorry. But it was basically just Philip trying to explain Encino Man to me. That would be a good episode. You know how I explained Attack of the Clones to you? Can next week or next time can we do just you
I'll
explain
do Encino Man. Don't
Okay.
watch it.
I won't. Oh, I won't.
All right. Hey Daniel.
Hey Philip.
They're the best and we're the best.
Oh geez.
Better.
You can never be perfect, but you can always get better.
We love you.
We love you. Oh, say we love you again.
We love you.
Man, I'm tired. It's like it hit me the